joined today. How do we generate income and what's the income plan? Now, I was watching a reel today, and the reel said that when you ask your upline what's the compensation plan, your upline gets confused because it's not so easy to understand and to explain, whether it is me or anyone. But we try our best today to understand the compensation plan. And the bestest way to understand the compensation plan is not to try to understand. Right? Just if you have your active successful contributing upline, do what he says, and once you receive your bonus, look at the bonus statement and you will understand the compensation plan in the easiest way. But still people demand that, okay, show us the compensation plan, we want to know the compensation plan. So we will take the we'll start the compensation plan, that how many ways we get paid and how much income do we generate, what is leadership bonus, what is check match bonus, what is mentoring and coaching bonus, etc., etc., with certain examples. And this training cannot happen without your involvement. I can give a lecture for next 1 hour on what is the compensation plan, make it very boring for all of you, and you can then have a good night's sleep. Or we can have notepad and pen with all of us and make notes and try to understand the compensation plan. And some of you who are very, very new, and maybe this is your first time experience in direct selling industry, network marketing industry, and you might not understand a lot, but it's okay. What we have to understand is there is a lot of income involved. Lot of money can be made, lot of blessed money can be made, I would say. And this will happen because of this wonderful product, Healy. And if we have this product, Healy, the reason why we have this product, Healy, is because the told us somebody told us that yes, there is a device which can help you to improve your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health, and that's how we have the Healy. And for that we get paid. Now there are so many other companies in the market, there are so many products in the market, there are so many companies in this industry. What makes Healy so different is not just its product, but it's also its compensation plan. And even if somebody argues, say that no, our is the best compensation plan, I agree with them. I said, yes, you might be right, but don't you think when I talk about Healy, I am talking in a blue ocean market where there is absolutely zero competition. Nobody has heard of a product like this. Nobody has a product like this. So if let's say you are also having a very good, let's say some other company also has a very good compensation plan, but they have a product which there are alternatives available, there are competition available, but here with Healy there is no such thing. And yes, the compensation plan is best. I'm telling you, with my 12 years of experience into this industry, I was not involved in many companies, but whatever company I was involved in, two companies, technically this is my third company, you can say, because so after being involved into three companies, I can tell you, and being in this industry from 12 years, I can tell you, I have never seen in my 12 years that a newcomer coming in this business and making 6 and 7 digit income in their first month. Yes, you heard it right. We have people on this Zoom call who crossed 7 digit in their first month without having experience of this industry, without having any experience of any kind of business. And we do have so many people here on this Zoom who have crossed 6 digit income in their first month. And there are so many people who make consistent 6 digit income. There are a few people who make 7 digit income. And there are many people who keep fluctuating between 5 and 6 digit income. So in Healy, if you're not making 6 digit income, we assume that you're not working, means you're not doing anything, means you just got lucky that you have 5 digit income. So if you are making 6 digit income, it means you're working. That's what is the general mindset with Healy. But if you go in other companies, 1 lakh rupees, oh wow, they used to be celebrated, and 50, 60,000 people also would be celebrated. Wow, what an income. But here, 1 lakh is change. Now everybody makes that kind of money. So how does the business model work? Why Healy pays us so much? That questions might come into your mind. So let me explain you why we get paid, because it involves a lot of training, a lot of hand holding to use the product, a lot of caretaking, and we require good people to do that. Not just we need some quality people to do that kind of a training. The reason is the product is like that. So if I have to bring in Sivyogi ji and Nitya ji and all of you, each one of you. I'm just giving some names. And if there is no income involved, they might not be involved fully. They will do it for charity, but they might not be involved fully. So to be involved fully, company also know that we can get we have to get good people, and good people will stay when there are good benefit, right? So if you see, the physical unit remains the same. We pay for the software, right? And company chooses to pay from 39 to 50% of their total inflow. So we will understand step by step the compensation plan. So let me share the screen with you. Before I share the screen, let me open the compensation plan. This file will be available to all of you in your back office, so you don't have to ask anyone that, okay, I need this PPT, I need this. No, you have in your back office. Just go to your back office, click on download, and you can download this compensation plan. So I'm just going to share that on my screen. I hope I am my screen is visible to all of you. Yes, I have another monitor next to me, so I can see that it's visible. Okay. Now, let me first start the session by congratulating all the directors, all the ETMs first, first let me congratulate all the team managers, senior team manager, executive team managers, directors. This is where you get 6-digit income. Even in STM, people make 6-digit income. But yes, all congratulations to directors, senior directors, executive director, and our latest vice president. A round of applause for all of them for doing wonderful work last month. We have some more messages to be circulated. We were just running out of time. So after this meeting, you will see many more messages will be circulated in another 1 or 2 days. So many congratulations to all those qualifier. Let me tell you, we have 4 people this time in our system, in our team, who have crossed 10 4 no I think we have 6 people who have crossed 10-digit income in a month. The last month from this business, we have many people who have crossed 6-digit income. So that's an amazing performance by each one of you, and that's the beauty of our compensation plan. And the best part is the consistency. We get consistent volume, we get consistent business, and it's growing day by day. So the compensation plan, and all this stands true only when we have a product like Healy. It is happening because of this wonderful, amazing product. It's not that I am smart or you are smart or somebody is a genius. No, it is the product. If we have the product and we do labor under correct knowledge, all of us can have 7 or 8-digit income the way we desire, right? So there are basically we have 2 core bonuses. One is a direct bonus, and then yes, that is one bonus. In India, we don't have monthly subscription, but yes, we have direct bonus as our core bonus. Then we have the builder phase, team manager phase, and the leader phase. We don't have much income in the builder phase. We have only direct bonus in the builder phase, fast start bonuses in the builder phase, but the actual income you can see from team manager and the leader phase. So we'll discuss one by one. If you are here in this meeting, I request you to come here with your notepad and pen and make notes, because if you're not writing, you will forget it. And you think that you will watch the recording, that doesn't work, right? So the first core bonus is the direct device bonus. Now, what is direct bonus? In any given month, if you personally recruit somebody, you are eligible for direct bonus. Or if somebody from your direct who is already your direct, he upgrades his device or buys the essential, what is called, elements, or no, does any purchase, then again you are eligible for direct bonus, right? So if in any given month your PV is from 1 to 1999, you are at 15%. So it means, if you, let's say, if you sponsor somebody and he takes the bundle offer, which is at 1600 points this month, so you are at 15%. But if, let's say, the person does the second one of also bundle, that is 16 into 16, that becomes 3200. So you get an additional 15%. So instead of 15%, you get 30% of the PV, or the device volume, or no, the point value of the product. So what is the point value? We'll discuss that later. So that is 30% of the point value. What is this point value? It's very simple. Every product has points, point value. For example, professional has 2000 points, Resonance Plus has 1250 points and Resonance has 750 points. So if there is a discount this month of 30% or 20%, the PV also reduces simultaneously. So if there is a discount of 20% with professional, so instead of 2000, it becomes 1600. There is 30% off with the Resonance Plus. So it becomes, instead of 1250, it becomes 875. And there is a discount of 30% on Resonance. So instead of 750, it becomes 525. So I hope everybody is clear. And we have for this our elements, we have 35 points. So if in a given month, your PV is between 1 to 100, 1,999, you are at 15%. But if your PV goes from 2,000 to 3,499, then you are at 30%. And when it goes above 3,500, you are at 40%. So everybody understands this? Am I right? So this is how the direct device bonus is given. Now, when the bonus is paid out, so let's say you are at 40%, but when your bonus will be paid out, 15% will be paid out in the weekly bonus, and the remaining 25% bonus will be paid out in the monthly bonus. So you don't get, so let's say I recruit somebody this month, this week with 4,000 points, and I am at 40%. So I will only get 25% I get in my monthly check. So monthly bonus is released on the last Wednesday of the month, and weekly bonuses are released after the cancellation period is over. I hope everybody is clear. So people ask me, why did I receive so less? You told 40%. No, you will receive 40%, but first 15% in the weekly and the remaining 25% in the monthly bonus. So I hope everybody is clear on what is direct bonus, right? Now there is also something called fast start direct bonus. So what is fast start direct bonus? If you sign up today, so from today to next 30 days, you will be in your fast start period. That is, if you recruit any device with, if you recruit somebody and he buys any device, whether it is Resonance, Resonance Plus, Professional, Healy, whatever, you get $50 additional. You get what? $50 additional. And in your fast start, if you do 3, you not only get $150, $50 each, but you also get $300 extra. That is total $450 instead of $150. In your fast start, I'll repeat, if you do more than 3 people who purchased Resonance or above, on each you get 50, but if you do 3, you get 300 extra. So total 450 instead of 150. I hope everybody is understanding what I'm saying. You can ask your question till here. Everybody is clear on direct bonus. If you're not clear on direct bonus, you can message on chat. And okay, 7-digit, not 10-digit. Okay, yes, it was 7-digit income, not 10-digit income. I'm so sorry. Yeah, 7-digit and 6-digit. Yes, somebody corrected me. Yes, yeah. Any questions till now? I hope everybody is clear on that. I really appreciate all 140 of you being here, trying to understand the compensation plan. But the best way to understand the compensation plan is to work and do what your active upline says, and you will see that how your compensation plan changes. Okay. So anyway, so we'll go to the first phase, the builder phase. So the rank starts from builder. So the moment you have one, what do you call, one recruit, you are a builder with less than 500, less than 1250 PV, you are a builder. Device volume, DV, you see DV is called the direct volume or downline volume. So if you downline volume, DV is called the downline volume. So if your downline volume is 500 PV, you become a builder. If your downline volume is 1250 PV, you become a senior builder. And if your downline volume is 1750, then you are an executive builder. Downline volume means either it can be from 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakh. So if your total volume is 500, then you are a builder. If you are 1250, senior builder, and executive builder is 1250. Now in this scenario, you get paid for your builder, then you might not get paid, because the minimum eligibility to get paid is either to have a direct, or if you want income from the team, you should maintain a career title of team manager and above. So if you are a team manager and above, you start your income from team. But if you want to make income only from your effort, then, and you remain in the builder phase, then you have to do your own work to get paid. But if you want the actual income, the bigger income starts when you have a network, right? Why we are doing this business? Because if we work alone, we get paid for our time. But if we work as a team, we get paid for everybody's time. So I'm so happy to see all of you on the video, Sitagan ji, Farhan ji, so many of you, Pragya ji, and Javin Jain sir, so many. I will not be able to take it. Siyogi sir, Triveni sir, Aditya ji, Somsekar ji. So please be, Dr. Ganesh, Manoj, Farhat, Savi ji. So everybody, Dr. Hasmukh, Ashwini, Dr. Mr. Prasad. So there are so many people on the video. I really appreciate all of you. Yeah. So if you have any questions till now, please ask. I will give a pause for a while. And if you have question, also it's euro, not USD by Nitya ji. Yes, yes, it's euro, not dollars, but euro and dollar almost the same price these days. So yes, correct. Okay, great. Thank you for correcting. There are so many people who are very active. Murli ji is raising hand. We'll take. Okay, Murli ji, you can unmute yourself and ask your question.
So
Yes, please go ahead.
DV is just whatever you're down.
Yes.
Yeah. You're able to
Yeah.
hear me? Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I can.
Yeah. Very good morning. Sorry. Very good evening. And
Yes. Yes.
yeah, yeah. DV is the down volume. I understood. But how is that down? Like anyone in your downline generates a volume that is known as DV. Is it like?
Yeah. Anyone in your downline generates a volume is called DV. Downline volume.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you see,
Okay. Okay. Got that.
yeah, thank you so much, Murliji, for asking that question. That's a very good question. That any volume coming from your sponsor leg is called downline volume. Okay. So you see here the abbreviation is written here. DV is downline volume. LV is leg volume. What is leg volume? Your sponsor leg is called the leg volume. So, and then RDP is 3 month rolling device point, means once in a 3 month, you should have one direct sale, like one direct of yours should buy a product, or an existing member can also upgrade, then you get the RDP. So we'll go one by one after that, but we'll first take the question. If your questions are answered, you can lower your hand, or if else I'll ask you to unmute again. Yes, Goitkar sir, congratulations for your senior director and director. Goitkar sir, please go ahead and ask your question. Sanjay ji, please go ahead and ask your question. So
Yes.
proud of. Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. This 1 for value ratio is 173 for common for all, or it varies from product to product.
I did not understand your question. Can you repeat?
Like, say if the price is 6,905, that is what we are paying. So I just wanted to know how many PV it will be. So I just calculated it was coming to some 173.5. Is it common for all the products, or it varies from product to product?
For every product has their own point value, that company decides. So there is no calculation that one PV is equal to 2 euros or 3 euros like that.
Hmm.
There's such calculation.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Okay,
Okay.
Sanjay. Can move
Thank
forward?
you.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
welcome. Move forward. Okay. So now the second phase is the team manager phase. This is where you can see that you start getting residual income. Now there are three types of income: active income, residual income, and passive income. The builder phase is active income. You have to be involved. The residual income means you are also involved, your team is also involved. And passive income is when whether you're involved or not involved, you still get paid. Right. So in this phase of team manager, you get residual income. The first rank for team manager phase is the team manager. The second rank is senior team manager. The third rank is executive team manager. Now, each rank comes with a criteria. Now, I would request Rajendra to allow me to share the screen from my other computer where I have logged in. So Rajendra, if you can allow, I would like to share my screen. So every rank has its own criteria. If you see team manager, what it says, one RDP, rolling device point, that is at least one activity you should have in 3 months, right? So that is
दूसरा डिवाइस
RDP.
किस नाम से है?
किस नाम से है ये तो मुझे भी नहीं पता कि किस. You can see my photo, 2 photos. That is the one. 2 videos.
Not
You can
able
see it.
to.
If you can see, you've seen. Okay. Now I switched it off. Yeah. So that is my name. So you can allow me to share the screen. So yes. So
I
team
didn't get.
manager,
I didn't find.
you see now, there are two screens where you can see my video. One is a side angle, one is my front angle. Okay. Find it out. Okay. Now you see team manager is when your total downline volume is 2,500. But there is a second condition which says 2EL. What is 2EL? Two enrollment leg. Two enrollment leg. You have personally enrolled. If that leg is coming from your upline as a spillover, that is not your EL. That is your UL, upline leg. Right? So here, two enrollment leg means the leg started because of you, not because of your upline. So here it says that minimum 2 EL, your enrollment leg should have at least 500 leg volume. Leg volume means anyone from that leg can have that volume, not the direct person. So let's say I recruited Rajendra and Rajendra recruited Dr. Hasmukh, right? Could you find it, Rajendra?
I
Okay.
made it.
Yeah, okay. Okay, got it. Thanks. I'll just switch it on. Yeah. So yes, so let's say I recruited Rajendra and also I recruited Sanjay ji. So they are my two enrollment legs. But what is LV? LV is leg volume. Any volume coming from Rajan's leg at any level, not first level, second level, third level, at any level is my leg volume. So let's say Rajendra did not do any PV, Hasmukhji did not do any PV, but downline 10th level or 11th level, somebody had, so there is a sale. So that is also calculated as my leg volume. That will also be calculated as a leg volume for Rajendra and Dr. Hasmukh. So same with Sanjay ji leg. If let's say at his 100th level, somebody bought the product, so that volume will be calculated for all 100 of them, right? So 100th level, somebody bought the product. So that let's say that he bought a professional of 2000 PV, Healy professional without discount, 2000 PV. That 2000 PV is calculated for all 100 of them, right? You got it? So that is called leg volume. So senior team manager says that your total downline volume should be 4,000 and two enrollment legs should have at least 1,000 PV or leg volume each. Now executive team manager is 7,000 and two enrollment leg should be 2,000 PV each or leg volume each, and outside volume means your enrollment leg, more than two enrollment legs are calculated as outside volume. I will show you how. I hope everybody is understanding. It requires some level of understanding and patience. I know we are doing this online, but you can only understand it when you have a notepad and pen, because it's impossible to understand it if you're just listening to me. So please make notes, okay? Because if you ask somebody that what is the composition plan, they are going to forward you this video. Right? So it will become a cycle. So please make notes and understand it now. Otherwise, you'll have to watch this video again. Now, I'm going to share my screen. Okay. My other screen. I hope can everybody see it? I don't think so.
No, not visible.
Okay. How do I? This requires permission. Okay. What permission I require? Yes, Zoom. Okay. I think now I'll be able to share. Okay, so I'm going to open a back office and just try to explain
Still not
that
visible.
not visible. But am I logged in from my other device? I don't think so that I'm logged in. I
Yes,
logged out.
you have been logged in.
Okay, okay, no problem. I'll share from this. Just give me a moment. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can type in your chat box, and you want till now, whatever, if I have explained and you're not able to understand and you have any question, you can ask. You can ask your question. I'm just trying to log in to my another So I'm going to share my one of the back office, not my back office, obviously. So yes, okay. Just to understand, everybody can see this back office. In your
Yes.
back office, when you log in now, if you have access, if you are not using the same, if you have another device where you can log in, please log in. And just see, this is a random back office of somebody. And let's say you are tracking what is builder. So what is builder? The RDP should be 1 and downline volume should be a minimum 500. So in this case, the person is neither having an RDP or neither having a downline volume. This is this month. This is of this month. Now, let's say you're tracking to become a director this month. So director means you should first have an RDP. Second, your downline volume, total downline volume should be 1300. Your first leg volume should be 3500. Your second strongest leg volume should be 3500. And your outside volume should be 1950. Now, what is this outside volume? Please understand this. Now, what is the strongest, second strongest, and outside volume? Generally, the strongest and the second strongest criteria is the same. But let's say I have 3 legs. One is of Sanjay ji, one is of Rajendra, and one is of Mr. Murli. So Mr. Sanjay, Mr. Murli, and Rajendra, and Mr. Dr. Hasmukh, they're all my 4 different legs, or I have recruited 4 of them directly. So they are all my 4 teams now. So let's say if Sanjay ji has a volume of 25,000, Mr. Murli has volume of 20,000, Rajendra has volume of 10,000, and Mr. Dr. Hasmukh has volume of 15,000. So my strongest leg will be Sanjay ji with 25,000 points. My second strongest leg will be Murli ji with 20,000 points. And my outside volume will be Rajendra's 10,000 and 15,000 of Dr. Hasmukh. So my outside volume will be 25,000, 35,000, sorry, 25,000, right? 10,000 from Rajendra and 15,000 from Dr. Hasmukh. So my outside volume will be 25,000. My second strong will be 20,000. My first strong will be Sanjay ji's, that is 25,000. Everybody understands this, the meaning of outside volume, strongest leg volume, and second strongest leg volume? If yes, give me a thumbs up. If not, ask me a question. Somebody asked me volume means what? Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Parag,
Somebody asked me to repeat.
Parag, no problem. I understand that you're new. Volume is every product has a volume. If the business, yes, it is my mistake. I did not explain. So let me explain it. See, every product has volume. Now, what is this volume? Volume is generally 50% of the actual cost of the product. So let's say you are buying a professional package, which is 3,46,000 minus GST. So reduce 18% from that. Faradji, are you listening? If yes, just give us a thumbs up that you're listening. So let's say the professional package is 3,46,000 and the volume is 2,000 points. So the actual price of the product which company has is 4,000 euros, not 2,000 euros. So 4,000 euro is how much? Calculate in Indian rupees into 88. Into 88. So 4,000 into 88, that is 3,52,000. So generally it is the half of the product cost. So if the cost is 3,46,000, half of it will be whatever is 3,46,000 half, that is the volume in euros, right? So yeah, Faraji. So you understood? So if now we get paid, the business plan works on the volume generated. Every product has sales volume or point volume or device volume, or so you can call it any name. So point value, device volume. So it is called as volume. That's all these values are calculated together as volume. So if let's say in Sanjay ji's team, if he was my first leg, there are 10 people who bought professional, that is 2,000 PV each. So my point will be 20,000. My volume will be 20,000 from Sanjay ji's leg. I hope I am clear now. So company generally distributes 50% of the actual cost, right? Yes, Mr. Murthy, if you can ask your question as well, you can put it in the chat box.
Yeah, good evening, Vikas. I just want to check with you. If the downlines do not confirm the legs, unplaced partners left and right, or if they do it arbitrarily on their own. And in my view, if
Uh,
the left and right legs get
Sir, 1 second. The
offside,
question, no, sir. The question will be, we'll stick to the topic. I have not gone to that part, so don't ask me the question there now. Please ask
okay,
me there. You ask me the question only till here.
okay.
Okay? Yeah. Thank you. So I will take your question when I reach to that part. So we all understood this, right? So every rank has some volume. Every rank has some volume criteria, and there are other criteria also. So for example, downline volume criteria is 13,000, strong leg volume 3,500, second strong leg 3,500, outside volume 1950. You all can see this in your own back office. You don't have to log into your uplines back office or your downline back. You can log into your back office and see what is your goal. Set your goal that this month I want to become a director. This month I want to become an executive director. This month I want to become a vice president. So you see that what is the status, and to see which team will have what volume, you can go to your performance manager and click on, you can see it here, you can click on the team, and when you click on the team, you will see the names of the team. So generally the person, the leg with the highest volume, let's say Mr. Ganpati Raman has highest volume, so his name will be coming on top. Right now everybody is 0, so it is coming with some alphabetical order, I guess, or maybe the time they signed up. So Rudra Pratap Singh is the second, second, and Karthik. These are my legs. These are the directs of this person. So based on the volume, their rank, the name will be displayed on the top based on their volume. So from here you can find out who's your strong leg, who's your second strong leg, who's your outside leg, right? Now Aditya ji had question. Aditya ji, you have any question? You can raise your hand. Aditya ji, I saw you raising hand. If your question is answered, I'll proceed further. Right? I think your question is answered. If not, you can raise your hand again. We'll take your question. Okay. Yes. Yes, we'll take the question from Mr. Javin sir. Javin sir, you can ask your question, sir. Your voice is not, I'm not able to hear you, sir. Okay, we'll circle back to you. We'll take Priyadarshini ji's question. Yes, Priyadarshini ji.
Vikas ji, if you could please explain the concept of outer leg, it will be great.
I just explained, but I'll repeat.
Yeah.
Say you have recruited Mr. Javin Jain, or A. Let's say A. You recruited A, you recruited C, you recruited D, you recruited E. You recruited 5 of them. A, B, C, D, E. These are all your downline. This will all the volume produced by them will be called as downline volume. But leg will have their performance, right?
Yeah.
It's called leg volume. Correct? That you understood? That is called leg volume. Now let's say A does 50,000 points. B does 40,000 points. C does 30,000 points. E does 20,000 points. D does 20,000 points. So A 50, B 40, C 30, D 20, and E 10. To understand? 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. So your strongest leg will be A. 1,000. The second strongest leg will be B, 40,000. All C, D, and E will be your outside leg.
Okay.
Outside volume.
Okay.
Right? Why? Because every rank comes with criteria, and with each criteria, your income changes, right? So this is, let's say, for executive director, 50,000 is the total volume required. From first leg 12,000, second leg 12,000, and outside volume 7,500.
Okay.
Understand?
Yes, yes.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Javin sir, you can unmute now. Sir, unmute करना पड़ेगा. आप unmute होइए पहले.
Yes.
Sir.
EV and volume is same. Yeah, EV and volume is different.
EV?
EV, whatever we sold, you said that EV point we are getting 2,000 or something, whatever, 1,400.
PV होता है, PV, EV नहीं.
Okay. PV and point is same. Volume. PV and volume is same.
Same.
Okay.
All the points together, put together, is called volume.
Right. Thank you.
Yes, Nafis ji, you can unmute yourself and ask your question only till here. So ask question only till here or what I have covered. Don't ask question of if we are discussing our first standard, don't ask question of the 10th standard. Yes, please go ahead, Nafis ji.
So how can we can go to the back office and check that what are the activities that's going on, like exactly how many points we are in and how we can actually go to the like I just wanted to ask like I am really privileged enough to have very good downlines actually. Ritu and Vikramji is my direct downline. And apart from that, Sanjay ji and Rekha ji is their downline. So they are doing
Congratulations.
very good actually. So I really wanted to know now, like, how can I start performing because I haven't started yet. It's only that it's a huge blessing that they are my team now.
Your question is out of syllabus. You have to call. You have
Total
to call.
inspiration for me. I really want to get into that now. It is a
That,
pleasure for me now.
for that, where are you located, Nafis ji?
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad. Go and meet
My
Mrs.
team,
Sanjay.
Ritu ma'am, Vikram ji, and Rekha and Sanjay ji. Yeah, my team.
So you go and meet them because your question is out of syllabus now. I can't answer the question here. Stick to the topic.
How many points is required now? Like exactly, like how I have to just start off with it.
That's what I'm telling you. You have to be attentive. I am discussing the same. Whatever is your goal, select
Mm-hmm.
here. So let's say your goal is director. You select here. See what is required. Pay attention. I
Okay.
said volume is 13.
Like
First
I
leg.
joined late actually, so I didn't.
If you joined late, I'm not answering your question.
I'm
You have to
so
watch.
sorry.
You have to watch the recording
There was
because
some network issue. I'm really very sorry for that. Actually.
we'll end up wasting other people time, right? So just watch the recording or sit with
Mhm.
Sanjay ji or call me or Leena ji after this meeting. Okay.
Okay, great. Yes, done. Thanks.
Yes. So that's why it's very important to be on time because you might miss something, right? Something big. Okay. Anyway, so you can watch the recording, no problem. Okay. So this is what we all understood, right? Now I don't have to explain what is DVPV. Now I'll stop sharing and I'll share the PPT again, the business plan PPT, so that we all can. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, let me just open it for all of us. Healy compensation plan. Yes. I hope I am clear till now, and then I'll proceed further. Okay. So we understood the rank and how the rank works. So when you're a team manager, you are eligible for mentoring and coaching bonus. Obviously, direct bonus is there at every state, but mentoring and coaching bonus. Then what is mentoring and coaching bonus? It's 10% at level 1, 5% at level 2. 5% of what? 10% of what? So now here comes something called we'll go to the next slide and see this. If you see here, uh, when you have volume generated, that is called carry. No, there is something called uh, the PV, right? The point value. All other bonuses, that is mentoring and coaching bonus or dual bonus or leadership bonus, all of them are calculated after reducing 40%. So it is calculated on 60% of PV. So if let's say two people bought professional and 2000 points each, so your direct bonus will be given on 100% of 2000, like 40% of 2000, correct? So that is your direct bonus. But your mentoring and coaching bonus will be from the level 1, 10% of 60% of 2000, not at 100% of 2000. So because 40% is already paid, rest all the bonuses is calculated on 60%. Because for 40% you have got as a direct device bonus or direct bonus. So the remaining is what? 60%. So all other bonuses, whether it is mentoring coaching bonus, dual bonus, or management advancement bonus, leadership, all these bonuses will be given at 60% of the point. So that becomes BV, business volume. Okay, that does not become PV, now it becomes business volume, right? That is the difference. So PV now changes to business volume, BV. Okay, now we understand that. Okay. So the second income is called mentoring and coaching bonus after direct device bonus or direct bonus. What is this mentoring and coaching bonus? Anytime you recruit somebody, we also train them. So at our first level, we get 10% of 60% of the total volume from the first generation and 5% from the total 60% of the total volume from the second generation. So let's say I recruited A and A, B, C. Now A, B, C also recruited A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. So now the total volume of A1, A2, A3 plus B1, B2, B3 plus C1, C2, C3, I'll get 5% of 60% of the total volume generated by the purchase of A1, B1, A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3, C1, C2, C3. Understood? Now, even if you don't understand, don't worry. We are going to use a whiteboard and marker and explain you later. Then there is something called dual bonus. Then there is something called management advancement bonus. Then leadership bonus. Leadership bonus is again, there also you have mentoring and coaching bonus. When you become a leader, you have dual bonus. Plus you have leader advancement bonus. Plus you have leader advancement matching bonus. Plus you have check match bonus. So these are the bonuses which we have. Now, I will not go in detail because you might get confused. So what I'll do now is I will straight away jump to the whiteboard and explain you that. So Rajendra, can I share the whiteboard, I guess? Okay, now we'll see an example of
Yes.
how we generate income. So whiteboard, new whiteboard. I hope it's visible to everybody. Fantastic. Okay. Okay. So here, let's say are following you. What is this? Everybody can see it?
Yes.
There are so many things opening at the back. I'm not able to manage it. Anyways. Okay, so you see here, let's say this is you. And because of you, oh, there are other people writing on the board. Please don't write. Please, Aditya Narayanji, you have written on the board. Please don't write.
I
Stop.
disabled now.
Okay. Yes, sorry. So let's say this was you and you recruited A, B. By their recruitment, you don't get paid. But let's say A bought, again, somebody is writing. So stop writing. No, I know that you are writing by mistake, not knowingly, but it's okay. Let's say A bought professional of 2000 points. B also bought 2000 points. C also bought 2000 point product. Example, I'm giving example. There are people who are doing artwork. So I request them not to do the artwork. Rajan, can you just manage the artwork? Only the host should be allowed to write. Okay, great. So okay, no problem. I hope everybody's
Yes.
understanding.
I'm trying to. Where is the control? I'm not getting.
So the first income is called the device direct bonus. So what is direct bonus? Direct bonus is either from, oh, there are people who are writing it now purposefully. Okay. Nayana ji, you're writing. Nizia. Okay, how do we stop that? Close what? I have to close it. See, if you don't cooperate, I'll have to close it, right? You want to understand, then please, if somebody has an experience to stop the whiteboard sharing, can you please guide Rajendra to stop the sharing? Okay, just give me a moment. All eyes on me. Okay. Yeah, I think Aditya ji knows how to share. But anyways, people have become so creative. So what I'll do is I'll become a little more creative and try to use this note. Note will not help. Is there any other way I can share my screen or do have? Okay, let me just find a whiteboard. Just give me a moment. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you can ask. If you have any question, you can ask. Meanwhile I'll search if we have any other way to, because there are some people who want to do artwork. Okay. Go to settings. Yes, you can read. Please write the comment to Rajendra. Please go to setting, click on more. Rajendra, can you please follow? Due to touchscreen, it happens. I understand that. Just a second.
I did, but I am not. Okay, let's try again.
Yes. So we give an example of three people buying 20,000 worth of product, and that is 2,000 plus 2,000 plus 2,000. Total is how much? 6,000 points sold. So what is your first income? Your first income will be called direct bonus. Direct bonus will be please don't write.
This cursor is writing.
No problem. If you disable, it will disable. So it will be.
I'm not able to find out the disable option for cursor.
Okay, no problem. You see here, the direct device bonus will be, now there are three categories. If you are, that's what we discussed. If you are 15% means you are somewhere between 1 to 1,999 PV, right? If you are at, you will be at 20% when your volume will be from 2,000 to 3,499. And if you are at 40%, it means your volume is more than 3,500. So in this case, which we took, that A, B, and C, these people bought the product of 2,000 each, right? That's it. That's a calculation. So your direct device bonus will be, you can write it down in your notepad, in your own diary, because here I'm going to delete it. So your direct bonus will be 40% off, because you are at 40% off 6,000 points. That is 6 4 ja 24. That is 2,400 euros. So anybody can help me with the conversion in rupees. So 2,400 euro is how much? You can do your calculation, right? No, right now the volume of professional is 1,600, but when you are what do you call? I'm just taking an example of 2,000 to make it easy, right? So that is 2,400 into 88. That is 2,11,000 rupees. So it becomes, thank you so much for minimizing it. It becomes 2,11,200 rupees, right? So that's what it becomes. So this is how, this is your first income, direct device bonus. Now, the second income is called fast start bonus. Now this you are eligible only when you in your first 30 days. You are eligible only in your first 30 days. So here in this case, A, B, and C bought 20,000 rupees product each, right? So when they have bought, 2,000 PV product each. So if they have bought 2,000 product each, or 5,000 PV product each, or whatever product they have bought, that is any device, either resonance plus a professional, you get 50 euros each. So in this case, from A you get 50, from B you get 50, and from C you get 50 euros. And if you do complete 3 in your first start period, you get additional, you're moving somebody's moving the board. You get additional 300 points, euros, additional 300 euros. So it total becomes 450 euros. 450 euros in rupees is, if you can make Aditya ji host, he can manage Rajendra. Rajendra, can you make Aditya Narayan ji host? He knows how to. Aditya Narayan ji, can you be host and manage the whiteboard? So if you see here, it becomes 450 euros into 88. That is 39,600. So your income is 39,600. So till now you saw there are two incomes which you generated. One is 2,11,200. The second one is 39,600. This is only when you are in your fast start period. We understand? Everybody understood from here? So we calculated two incomes till now, but there are more. We'll go one by one. I know people are not doing it purposefully. It is because the touch screen mobile they are having, and it is because of that. So now let me give you an example of the third income. What is the third income? The third income is called mentoring and coaching bonus. One second. Third income is called mentoring and coaching bonus. So what is mentoring and coaching bonus? So here you see total volume was generated 6,000, right? By you directly, A, B, C are you. So your mentoring and coaching bonus, this is your first level, level 1. That level, from level 1, you'll get 10% off 60% of 6,000. So 60% of 6,000 is 3,600, correct? 3,600, correct? 6 6 is 36. So 3,600, 10% is 360. So 360 euros will be your mentoring and coaching bonus. So 360 euro into 88, somebody can do the calculation for me. 360 into 88 is 31,000, 31,600, 31,680. So your first income was what? 2,11,000, right? Around. Your second income was around 40,000. Now your third income is how much? 31,680. So approximately 31,000. This is mentoring and coaching bonus. I am talking about only what if you have done only 3. So the income is not over yet. So what is the next income? I'll calculate. Just remember the previous incomes. Just remember the previous income. And remember, now we'll go to the fourth income. The fourth income will be your rank advancement bonus. Now, as we know that team manager is when your downline volume grows 2,500. Senior team manager is when it goes 4,000. And your ETM when it goes 7,000. But how much it has gone? It has gone 6,000. And from each leg, it has gone 2,000 because you have 3 legs now, A, B, and C, and each leg has got 2,000. So you are not an ETM, but you are an STM now, senior team manager. What is the second criteria of senior team manager? First criteria is downline volume 4,000, but the second criteria is that 2 leg volume should be minimum 1,000 each. Minimum 1,000 each. So here it is 2,000 each. So you are exceeding that criteria, but your total volume is not exceeding 7,000. So you are a senior team manager. So the second income, the fourth income which you will generate is rank advancement bonus, which is for senior team manager. So for senior team manager, it is 17,600. That is 200 euros. But you also became a team manager. Let's say this is your first month and you are becoming senior team manager or team manager for the first time. Then you get 17,600 for senior team manager, 8,800. That is 100 euros for team manager. And if you do it within your 30 days, you get another 8,800. So in this case, you have done it before your 30 days or within your 30 days. So you get total is 35,600, 35,200. Sorry, 35,200. So what are your income till now? The first income was 2,11,000, correct? The second income was 40,000. The third income was 31,000. The fourth income which you generated is 35,200. Is it good income? What is your income now? You see, 2,11,000, 40,000, 31,000, 35,000. Over? No, it's not over. It's more. It's much more. We'll see how. The fifth income, which you will love to see, is called the, if I have missed some income, anyone can, Rajendra, you can remind me, you are good at it. The fifth income is called the dual income. Now, this is where the question of Mr. Murthy will come. Mr. Murthy asked me a question. I told him to ask when that topic is there. So, Murthy sir, please watch it. So, dual income is here. Let's say this is Mr. Murthy. Mr. Murthy had recruited A, B, and C. These are his 3 direct. And each one of them have done 2,000. And let's say this is Mr. Murthy's first month, and he himself also has done 2,000. Everybody understands this? Mr. Murthy, if you can come on the video and raise your hand or give a thumbs up, I can see you on the screen. If you are there, because you are the one who asked this question. So now you see, okay, I did a mistake actually. You know what is the mistake? I did not calculate Murthy ji's volume. So if you calculate Murthy ji's volume, it is crossing 8,000. Then he's not becoming a senior team manager. He became an ETM. So little correction. Now you understand the total volume is 8,000, not 6,000. For ETM, the criteria was 7,000 and 2,000 from two legs. So you see 2,000 from two leg and third leg. ETM, for ETM also you need third leg. Third leg was 1,050 PV. So outside volume should be 1,050. Two legs should have minimum 2,000. So Mr. Murthy is very well qualifying for ETM, not as STM. So I will go with the last income again. The last income, that is the rank advancement bonus, will not be 35,000. It will be 44,000 for executive team manager, 17,600 for team manager, 8,800 for 17,600 for senior team manager, 8,800 for team manager, and 8,800 for team manager again because he became in his first 30 days. So if you see this, it is not 35,200. It is 35,000 plus 44,000. How much it is? 79,200. 79,200. That's your fourth income. So the first income which we calculate, this is your fourth income. The first income we calculated is 2,11,000. The second income we calculated was 40,000. The third income we calculated was how much? 31,000. Fourth income is 79,200 or 79,000 for easy calculation. So we'll remember 2,11,000, 40,000, 31,000 and 80,000. Let's make it 80,000 for easy calculation. Actually, I'm reducing somewhere and increasing somewhere. So this is the same thing. Now we'll go to the dual income. So Mr. Murthy, if you are there, somebody's Rajendra, I think your audio is. Can you mute? Yes. You see here, everybody's there on the. They're not getting bored, right? You are understanding. I am trying my best to explain. This is not a physical meeting. That's how we say come to the physical meeting. Anyways, so I hope I'm audible, visible to everybody, and I request everybody to be on the video. Mayank ji, Ashwini, if Leena ji is there, or else everybody on the video. I hope everybody is there. Give me a thumbs up, give me a cheer, give me something, so I can give you back my energy. Okay. Control it due to touch screen. It happens. Okay. Now, before people start painting this, I'll complete it. So as we explained that Mr. Murthy has A, B and C, and he also did 2,000. A also did 2,000. C also did 2,000. B also did 2,000. A, B, C, all of them did 2,000 volume. Direct. And so Mr. Murthy became an ETM, Executive Team Manager, right? So the dual income, what is the dual income? Now for this income, you have a provision called placement. What is it called? Placement. Now what is placement? Now, when you recruit anybody directly, that becomes your natural leg or your leg volume. The volume coming from it is called leg. These are called leg. A is a leg, B is a leg. So anything happens below A, anything happens below A is A's leg. Anything happens below B is called B's leg. So A, B, C. So these are the legs of, your leg is A, B, C, but A has also 3-4 legs. B also has legs. C also has legs. So A is your leg, B is your leg, C is your leg. Now here in the dual income, the fifth income, this comes once you do the placement. And if you don't do the placement by yourself, then the software will do it by itself. But if software does, then you might lose out. Means software will always pay you more, but you might do some mistakes, right? There might be some major mistake. I'll tell you what and how. So the dual income here in this case will be calculated based on your placement. So let's say what you did. Now, Mr. Murli has 3 friends, A, B, C, who bought the product. A and B know each other. C does not know A and B. C knows only Mr. Murli, right? So according to the ethics, Mr. Murli has to place A and B in the same team. A is also sponsored by Mr. Murli. B is also sponsored by Mr. Murli, but placement is under, B is placed under A. So while placing, what Mr. Murli did, B he placed under A. But it is again, the sponsor leg is like this, what you see here. The sponsor leg is like this, but the dual leg is like this. And C will be placed in the other leg. So in the dual income, you have only two teams, A team and C team now. A team and C team. There is no B team. Okay. So this income is calculated on the placement. So you see here, now what happens to calculate the fifth income, software will see that who is under the left leg and who is under the right leg. What volume is under the left? What volume is under the right? So in the under the left, there are 2000 point by A, 2000 point by B, and 2000 point by C on the right leg. So the total volume on the A side is 4000, that is left leg is 4000, and the right leg is 2000. Okay. Now, Mr. Murli also did a purchase of 2000. So from this 2000, 200 PV will be subtracted. This is what company does. 2000 PV is subtracted and 1800 will be added on the lower side. So the lower side was C leg. The right leg was lower side. So the own purchase of Mr. Murli will also give him the money. His own purchase will also be added to the dual income. How much will be added? 2000 minus 200. Okay. So it becomes 3800 on right side and 4000 on the left side. So Mr. Murli's dual income will be, since he is a ETM, he is at 12%. If he is a team manager, he'll be at 8% in the dual income. If he is a senior team manager, he'll be at 10%. But since he is a ETM, he's at 12%. So his income will be 12% of 60% of the lower side. 60% of the lower side. Lower side is 3800. So can anybody do the calculation and tell me in rupees what will be the income of dual income? That will be 60% of 3800 into 12%. That is 273.6 euros into 88. That is 24,076. So it is 24,000 rupees will be the dual income. So what are the income we calculated till now? The first income we calculated. The first income we calculated was device downline direct bonus. That was 2,11,000. The second bonus which we calculated was the fast start bonus, which was around what was it? 40,000, right? What was it? Can anybody tell me what was it? Let me see who was listening.
40,000.
40,000.
40,000. Yes, 40,000. The third income was coaching and mentorship bonus, which we calculated as how much?
31.
30,000.
31,000.
Yes, thank you so much. 31,000. Fourth income, what was it calculated?
80,000.
The third income which we calculated was what?
80,000.
80,000.
Advancement bonus was 80,000. The fifth income which we calculated was how much? Just now we did. What was it called? It was called the dual.
24,000.
That was 24,000. So what will be your total income? Please calculate. 2,11,000. Add it. 2,11,000 plus 40,000 plus 31,000. Plus 80,000 plus 24,000. So what will be total income?
3,86,000. 3,84,000. 3,84,000.
84,000 rupees. If you're doing this business full time, tell me how many people have this kind of income in their job or in a traditional business where they'll have to pay salary, rent, so much of headache. But this is just the beginning, right? Now we'll go to bonuses. What are the major bonuses you see? Rajendra, can we now stop the sharing? Now everybody understood this till here. If you have any question, because now you see, I did a calculation of only 3 sale, but now what will happen when your team grows? Let's say out of A, B, and C, A and C wants to do business. B is not doing any business. What will be your income? How your team will grow? All that we'll learn. Rajendra will share the picture of some calculations which we shared last week, that how much a director makes, how much a senior director makes, and all that. Rajendra, can we have this file? the WhatsApp images I have sent, right, to explain how the income was calculated, how I reached to that calculation, right? Anybody has any questions till now, you can ask. Meanwhile, Rajendra is helping us to share the screen. I know what we are doing today is not easy to understand, but people who are serious will be here till the last time we discuss about it. Yes, Priyadarshini ji, over to you. Meanwhile, Rajendra is just figuring out. We will take your questions.
Yeah, thank you, Vikas ji. I would like to understand how we calculate the mentoring and coaching income.
So mentoring and coaching bonus comes from two levels. If you recruit anybody, it's called your level 1. If you recruited me, Aditya ji, and Farhat Ali ji, we are called your first level. If me, Aditya ji, and Farhat ji recruit somebody, they are called your second level and our first level. So mentoring and coaching bonus is 10%. If you are a team manager and above, to be eligible for mentoring and coaching bonus, the minimum rank you have to achieve is team manager. So the first income will be 10% of 60% of what purchase Vikas, Aditya, and Syed ji has done, Farhad ji has done. Right? So let's say I purchased one, what do you call this? Elements, 35 PV. Or let's say I bought 10 element package, 350 PV. Aditya ji had bought professional, so 2000 PV. Farhad ji has bought Resonance Plus, 1250 PV. So your mentoring and coaching bonus will be 10% off, 60% off 350 plus 2000 plus 1250. Total volume done by the purchase of Vikas, Aditya, and Farhad ji. And let's say Farhad ji has done two sale of 2000 each. And Vikas did not do any sale, Aditya did not do any sale, or anybody did not purchase from their team. So your mentoring and coaching bonus from the second level, your second level, or Farhad ji's first level will be 5% off, 60% off 4000. Simple. The best way to understand is to open your back office. If you have made any bonus, just check out your bonus statement and you will get your answer. Yes, Santosh ji has raised. You will understand it better. Santosh ji, you can ask your question. I can't see.
My question is actually, this is within 30 days of joining or the same month?
Which one?
You have given the calculation basis on considering within 30 days or joining month?
No. Your bonus is calculated from month to month, like from 1st to 30th of the month.
For example, if we join the last day of the month, then
No. Your first 30 days will be from that day to the next day, next month of that day. So let's say you joined on 30th. So your first fast start period will be from the 30th to 29th of the next month. But the bonus will be calculated from 1st to 30th. So let's say you joined on 30th, but you joined on 30th, but you do not do any business. So you do not get any bonus. But next month also you're eligible for fast start because you are in your fast start. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Clear.
Yes. Yes, Murli ji, you understood the question? Yes, you can ask your question, Murli ji.
Hey, hi Vikas, thanks once again. Just on the dual income, you just explained that they have multiple legs. Okay, then how is it going to be clubbed? And is that company wants to make even the weakest leg to perform on the bonus, or that's what is just a bit confusing over me. I'm not sure if I made my question clear.
I did not understand.
Can I ask once again?
Yeah, please ask.
Right. So in the dual income, you talk about the placements, okay? And then C was the lowest performing one, and then the bonus was being calculated on the lowest performance, correct?
Yeah.
So here you took only A, B, C. So I may have A, B, C, D, E, right? How is that they are clubbing
Yes, yes.
That
That
is what I don't understand over there. Yeah,
no,
I'm sorry for my words.
no problem. I'll explain. See, in that case, we did an example of A, B, and C. So here we saw we got 4,000 points. Here we got 3,800.
Correct.
So it's not that company is only paying
2,000.
2,800. So
Yeah, 2,000.
3,800 will be subtracted. So 200 points will go to the next month. So next month it might happen that C will do more business and A will do less business. So this 2,000 point, 200
Oh, okay.
will be calculated. So
Okay.
it will not flush out.
Okay.
So that I forgot to tell. So this will not flush out. This will go to the next.
Okay.
Okay. Now here, if you
Okay.
see here, the situation. Let's say this is Vikas. Okay. Example. And Vikas has, see the possibility now, out of 2,11,000, 41,000, 31,000, 80,000, 24,000 was the lowest income which you saw, correct?
Yes, correct.
Actually, dual income is the biggest income when you build your team bigger. I will show you how.
Yeah.
People are by
Okay.
mistake doing poetry over here, poetry over here. So please don't do anything right now. Please keep your hands away from your phone. I know that you're not doing it purposefully. Okay. Okay. Again, it went. Let me give you an example here.
Content.
Say
Sure.
I'll take your example, Mr. Murli. Okay. Murli, right? Yeah. So Mr. Murli here
Yeah, correct.
is having. Okay, 1 second. I will find another software next time. So Mr. Murli here has let's say Leena, Vikas, Rajendra, Mayank, Aditya. Leena, Vikas, Rajendra, Mayank, and Aditya. These are direct legs. Okay. You have recruited Leena directly, you have recruited Vikas,
Okay.
you have recruited Rajendra directly, you have recruited Mayank directly, and you have recruited Aditya directly. Now, those who are smiling and wishing this to happen, you can replace your name from Murli to your own name and do this, right? At your in your right. So let's say Leena in a given month, let's say in month of September, does a total business of 2 lakh volume, 2 lakh PV. She became a senior vice president. Let's say Vikas did
Okay.
did business of 4 lakh PV and he became a EVP, executive vice president. Let's say Rajendra did a business of, he became a senior director, for example, senior director, and he did a business of 25,000 points. Mayank also became a senior director and he did 25,000 points. And Aditya became a vice president and he did a business of 1 lakh PV. Correct? Now, while you were building your team, what you have done while you were building your team, while you were recruiting them, you were also placing them. So what you did, you put Leena in one team. Leena, Mayank, Rajendra, these are all your direct, but you have put on your left side. So this is your left side. You placed on the left side.
Okay. Okay.
You placed Vikas on your right side. Vikas and Rajendra. No, Rajendra and Leena, Mayank and Rajendra on one side. So Vikas and Aditya on other side. Right? So what will be your, first of all, what will be your rank? Your rank, you see what is the total? 6 lakh, 7 lakh, 7.5 lakh. 7.5 lakh is almost close to a EVP. Sorry, president, but you're not a president. You also became EVP. You are a executive vice president. Vikas is also executive vice president. You are executive vice president. Plus Vikas has volume of 4 lakh. You have volume of 7.5 lakhs. Okay. So the rank is same, but income will change. Okay. So now we are calculating only the dual income. I'm not calculating all the income. I'm only calculating dual income. Since Leena did a business of 2 lakh. Okay. Mayank did a business of 25,000. Rajendra did a business of 25,000. So your total volume here is 2 lakh 5,000, correct? 50,000,
Yes.
2.5 lakhs. But on this side, Vikas and Aditya side, you have a business of 5 lakhs. Right? 5 lakh PV, 4 lakh from Vikas and 1 lakh from Aditya. Correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So These are your direct legs, so you became a EVP. What is the criteria of EVP? EVP criteria is 4 lakh volume total, downline volume. The strongest leg, leg 1, is 66,000. Leg 2, the second strong leg is 60,000, 66,000. And the third leg, that is outside leg, is 60,000. So these are the criteria. So you fulfill all the criteria. You see, your leg 1 is who? Is Vikas with 4 lakh. That is the strongest leg. The second strongest leg is Leena with 2 lakh. And the third
2
leg,
lakhs.
outside leg, will be 25, 25 and 1 lakh. So is 1.5 lakh. So you're fulfilling all the 3 criteria. That's how you became a EVP, Executive Vice President. So what will be your dual income? Your dual income will be at EVP, or if you are becoming Executive Director and above, you go at the highest percent, that is 15%. Team manager is 8%, senior team manager 10%, ETM 12%, director 13%, senior director 14%, executive director and above 15%. So your dual income in this case will be 15% of 60% of 2.5 lakhs. Can anybody do the calculation in rupees? Now, meanwhile, you are doing the calculation. Next month, this side volume will become 0 on the left side because it is the lower side. And on the right side, 2.5 lakh volume will be carried forward for the next month. So next month, that 2,50,000 stored. Okay.
Okay. Got it now. Yes.
So 60% off. Nobody is doing the calculation. Huh? You don't want to make that money. 2,50,000 into
Calculation.
22,500 euros into 88. That is 19 lakh 80,000. That is around 20 lakh rupees is only your dual income.
My God.
20 lakh rupees is your dual income. But there is another income called leadership bonus. Called a leadership check match bonus. So one is mentoring and coaching bonus, only till 2 levels. But leadership bonus is up to 6 levels. So if you're a director, first level. Now, if I have time, if you're not getting bored, I'll explain you this. Otherwise, if those of you are feeling sleepy, you can go and sleep. Those who want to understand the bigger income, please stay here because
Vikasji, I have one question.
yes.
You said that this Murli ji has divided these 5 candidates into 2 legs.
Yeah.
Right. What if you go with the first plan where he has all 5 under him? Then what will be the income difference?
All 5 are under him only.
But not.
The dual income, the fifth income, to calculate this income, the software does this. Rest, all income are calculated on the 5 legs only.
No, but who will decide that, Aditya and Vikas will be at the right leg?
That Mr. Murli will decide. If Aditya and Vikas knows each other, then Mr. Vikas and Aditya has to be in one team. They might be directly recruited by Mr. Murli. Mr. Murli invited me also, Aditya also. Aditya and Vikas are friend, but Mr. Murli invited both of us in 2 different time or same time. They invited in same time, they'll join each other. But if they are united in 2 different times and they know each other, Mr. Murli knows Vikas also knows Aditya, Aditya also knows Vikas. And so what Mr. Murli will do, according to ethics, he will not put Aditya on the other side thinking that I'll make more money. That is unethical. Because tomorrow.
But do you make more money?
Huh?
If you put them parallel, do you make more money?
In this case, if the lower side was who, but we never know who will do what. We never know in the beginning that who will do what. So it is not easy to decide that. We follow the ethics because if you are doing this business long term, think what will happen. Let's say you placed Aditya and Vikas in 2 different teams. Aditya and Vikas will have common contacts. Now, let's say the common contact is you. Now I am approaching you and Aditya is also approaching you. If we are in the same team, if I know Aditya is also approaching you and I am the upline of Aditya in the genealogy, in the dual genealogy, though Aditya is directly linked with Murli, I am also directly linked with Murli, but in the dual genealogy, I am Aditya's upline. You can see V is above and A is below. So
Yeah.
if I see my team is already discussing with Nusrat, then sorry, not Nusrat, Farhat. So if I am discussing with Farhat, then I will just say, okay, you're talking to Aditya. He's a great gentleman. He will explain you, and if you need any help, I'll guide you. We are in the same team. This will be our conversation. But example, if we are in two different teams and we are not matured, then what we'll do, we'll say, oh, don't join Aditya, join me. Aditya will say, don't join Vikas, join me. My team is doing this, that. So this will create a not so inducive environment.
Understood. Thank you.
So to have that good culture, we follow this ethics. We will not see the money first. The first question while placing is Mr. Mr. Murthy has asked this question in the beginning. The first question you ask is who knows who. The second question you ask is where do I make more money? But generally what people do, they'll ask the first question, where will I make more money? And then they'll ask the second question. Or they'll not even ask the second question. They will forget this. And then that.
Good evening, Vikasji, Dr. Ashish here.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to interrupt you, but I just wanted to, because Madam had asked one question right now. So I just want to just elaborate on that or ask you more. So in short, you want to say the left and right, whatever legs we showed in, is directly decided by the system
No,
of the
it's decided
Healy.
by you. You decide, but you
So
have
that
7
means so you can go left, right, and another third leg there also.
No. In dual income, there are only 2 legs.
Okay, so dual. What is and so beyond that also you can do. So basically you have only 2 legs and go down line into that. So
You have multiple legs, but the 5th income, the dual income is calculated on 2 legs. That
okay,
leg you make those 2 legs. The software, the company gives you 7 days time to decide.
okay,
After 7 days, the software will do it by itself.
okay. So you can have personally multiple legs, like you showed 5 legs, direct legs, right?
Yes. So let's
And
say
then if you don't realign them within 7 days, the computer does it on its own.
yes, the computer does it on. Then what will happen? It might happen that Vikas and Aditya falls in 2 different teams.
So basically the whole idea is that everybody benefits by
Yes.
by the downline. So somebody is coming from above also trickling down, it will go towards those legs only.
Yes.
Right.
So now I'll give an example. Let's say it was Leena, Vikas, Mayank, Rajendra, and Aditya, right? But Mr. Murli's upline is, let's say, your name is Santosh, right?
Ashish, Dr. Ashish.
Yes. So Dr. Ashish. So Dr. Ashish is upline of Mr. Murli.
Okay.
And he also has 2 legs.
Okay.
2 leg means 2 dual legs.
2 dual legs. Okay.
Dual legs. But he might have multiple sponsors. But let's say Ashish has brought X, Y, Z, O. Now,
Direct legs. Okay.
how many direct legs? X, Y, Z, O.
4.
That is 4
Okay.
direct legs. But in the dual, he has to place
either 2 of them in
either
somewhere.
under Murli, either under Murli or under this leg. So let's say this leg is O leg.
Got it. Yeah.
So now he will place X here under O, Y here under O. But let's say Z is placed under Mr. Murli.
Left. Okay.
So Mr. Murli is on the left of Mr. Dr. Ashish. So it will go on the extreme left. So Z will go under the extreme left of Mr. Murli. So who was the extreme left? Here in the dual genealogy, the extreme left was, first was Leena, the second Rajendra, and third was Mayank, correct? This was the leg, or it was
Mayank? Right. Okay.
So just for example, now here it was Vikas and Aditya. So Mr. Dr. Ashish's Z will go on the left of Mayank.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Right. So now when the dual income is calculated for Mr. Murli, the volume of Ashish and his team is also calculated. So you get paid not only of your work, but also because of your upline work.
Exactly. So it's trickled, means he's saying, going down, trickling down. Okay.
So now we calculated 20 lakh business of to a 20 lakh income for Mr. Murli. Now imagine this Ashish ji here also has done 1 lakh business. Dr. Ashish also did 1 lakh business. He also is the vice president. Earlier, this side it was 2.5 lakhs.
Yeah.
This side it was 5 lakhs. But since this particular volume is coming from his uplines, spillover, Ashish, Dr. Ashish. So this will be added here. So now it will not be 20 lakh, it will be
Okay.
15% off, 60% off, 3.5 lakhs.
3.5 lakhs, got it. Yeah. Okay.
Why? Because Dr. Ashish gave a spillover and that volume is also calculated.
Coming down, yeah. So
people
basically
think-
everybody is benefiting out of it.
Yes.
So
So what
in the long
people
term.
think, people think, oh, I did not bring this person. Why should I help?
Yeah, yeah. Because your downlines also will do it and somebody will go down. Yeah. So
Yes.
everybody earns money. Yeah.
And there is another income where we get paid for everybody's work. That also we'll see later. Okay. Anyways,
Okay. Thank you
what?
so much.
Yeah. What will be the income now? 15% off, 60% off, of 3.5 lakhs. So that is 31,500 euros into 88. That is 27 lakhs. So instead of 20 lakh,
Yeah.
the dual income, there are other income also. I am just calculating the dual income. The dual income is 27 lakhs. And if you calculate all other income, you can say another 17 or 18 lakhs. So in this case, he will have a total income of 45 lakh plus, approximately.
Yeah. So that left and right will be only dual legs only, right? It
Dual
won't
legs.
be more than that.
Yes, but other income like mentoring and coaching.
Yeah, yeah. No. Other is there. Yeah, you're telling. But this will be only dual legs, but decided by the computer, so everybody benefits in that trickling, right?
No, but don't allow the computer to decide because computer does not.
No. That is after 7 days. You're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, after
Yeah.
7. But you decide that okay.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I have to build this business long term.
Yes.
I will not put. See, there might be some cases will happen that see, for example, recently I recruited somebody from Belgaum, and after he signed up, she came to the meeting and saw her own cousin in another team.
Exactly. That's going to happen.
Right?
Yeah.
So, but I did not do that purposefully. I was not aware. So now I can't do anything. Right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So it went into 2 teams, but purposefully I should not do.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So can we go to the next question? But before that, we'll take question from. Yes, ma'am. So happy to see you. Over to you. Then we'll go to you also. Yes.
Yeah. So my only question is, if one side volume is getting accumulated and the other side, the other leg is not happening anything, how do we balance that?
Start working the other leg.
No, the other leg is not a strong leg. So if I'm directly making my enrollment, can I put them on the, like my left leg is strong, my right leg is not. The number is like here, say 50, and there is only 15. Can I start putting people under them like that if they don't know each other?
Yes, you can put your direct here this side, obviously, because you will make more money. And second, you help the existing team.
Yeah, that is there always.
Yeah.
But otherwise, to balance it, we can start placing them that side, right?
Yes. But make sure that we don't do any cross spawn. Means we do not put we do not take people from here. Yeah, we should not do that. That is unethical, and company cancels the ID. But we have to make sure that our own prospect, if they are not from this group, then we can place it here on this side.
So that way we can balance it, right?
Yeah,
and I still didn't understand that if the upline is working, how the other person gets it. I didn't understand that part.
For example, in your case, let's say Vanita is your upline, correct?
Yes.
So let's say Vanita, you are on the outer left. So let's say your left leg is where you're weak. And let's say Vanita left leg is also weak.
Okay.
So what Vanita, when Vanita right leg is also big. Let's say Padmini ma'am.
Okay.
He has volume here. Example. Now, to make more money, to make more dual income, what Vanita will do, will try to place on the short leg. This is the short leg. Your leg is short leg. Padmini ma'am is strong leg. So in the short leg, Vanita will put her sale. And she cannot put under some here because you are already here. Immediate.
Okay.
Between she cannot place. And she has, in dual income, you have only 2 legs. So whatever she puts, she will put under the extreme left. Automatically it will go in. She selects left and the software will automatically place on the extreme left.
Okay.
Right. So now let's say Vanita recruits, 1 second. I'll just select the. Yeah, so now let's say Vanita recruits a person called Farhad,
Hmm.
and Farhad becomes a vice president.
Hmm.
So vice president means 1 lakh PV.
Hmm.
And here, let's say that month you had 50,000 PV. So what happens
Hmm.
now? Your strong leg became weak leg. Yeah, this became your strong leg. Why? Because the work of upline calculated here. But please remember, this does not mean you call your upline and say, give me spillover.
Hmm.
That
Hmm.
is
Hmm.
his
Hmm.
decision. That is completely his choice and decision. We cannot
Okay.
ask that, okay, give me team. No. I generally, when somebody asked me once, young guy, he asked me, you recruit so many people, why don't you give it to me? So I just asked him this question: are you married? He says, no, I'm going to get married next year. I said, okay, great. So let's say your wife becomes pregnant. She delivers
Hmm.
a couplet, like 4 children at one go. Will you be able to manage all 4 of them? Will it be easy to manage? Now, God has given
Hmm.
you 4, you will manage. But don't you
Hmm.
think it would be easier if you managed one child, or no, one child in 4 or 5
Hmm.
or down the line? It will be easy, right? So even if I give you spillover, will you be able to manage them? Are you
Hmm.
capable? We have to ask the person, are you capable enough to manage them? Right?
So,
Because in this case, Farhad will not only get help by Vanita. If Vanita is giving it to you in your team, you should also help Farhad. It is not,
hmm.
oh, Farhad, I did not recruit Farhad, so I will not help him. No, he help
Hmm.
everybody. But in this special case here as well, that because you are also generating income from Farhad, you help Farhad. But let's say the spillover went on your right side. Still
Hmm.
you have, because your volume is not getting flushed out. One day you will encash that volume,
Hmm. Hmm. So,
right?
how long the volume remains there?
That's a good question. So if you are inactive for more than 6 months, the volume becomes zero.
Okay.
So if your dual income was zero in last 6 months, then your volume becomes zero.
Okay. So, my RDP, even if it is there, it becomes zero?
No, RDP, if it is there, but you have not made any dual income, then it becomes zero. But if you have RDP, then obviously you'll make some income.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And also one
Okay.
more thing. Now, if you see here, I will just stop the sharing. Rajan, can we stop the sharing? Yes. I hope now 94 people are there. So almost 40 people slept. I know it is getting late, but it is a topic which I think all of us should understand. Okay, now let's see here. The dual income is very important to understand. That if you see it as a director, first let me go as a team manager. Now let's say you are getting volume, you have only 2 legs. Direct leg also you have only 2 legs. And dual leg also you have only 2 legs. For example, Leena and Vikas, you don't have a third leg or a fourth leg. So you cannot become more than STM, senior team manager. Let's say Vikas has 2 lakh volume, Leena has 2 lakh volume, but your rank will again be team manager only, because 4,000 is total volume for senior team manager. But the criteria of 2 leg is 1,000 each. So instead of 1,000, Vikas is doing 2 lakhs, and Leena is doing 2 lakh, but you don't have a third leg. So you cannot go beyond STM. To become,
Okay.
to become ETM, you should have third leg. To become a director, you should have a third leg, or outside leg should be there. But you don't have an outside leg. You have only 2 people recruited, Vikas and Leena. And luckily you do your RDP somehow. Example. Now, though your total volume is 4 lakh, but you will still be a senior team manager. So when you will be a senior team manager, your maximum income from dual income will be only 2,500 euros. So your income will not be 10% or 60% of 2 lakh. If it is
Hmm.
below, $2,500, you will get it. Otherwise, you will only get 2,500 euros. And then the rest of the volume will be flushed out.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Right? So as a senior team manager, your maximum dual income will be only 1,000 euros. Senior team manager, 2,500 euros. Executive team manager, 5,000 euros. So 5,000 euros is almost 9, 5, 40, 4.5 lakhs, right? Which is good. But if you become a director, if you see your dual income bonus, the percentage will be 13% of the dual, the calculation will be at 13%. But your maximum earning point will be 8,000 euros. Senior director will have 12,000 euro, because company will not pay you unlimited. You understand? So otherwise company will be loss. You recruited 2 people, they're doing lakhs and lakhs of volume, and you're sleeping. Example, you're sleeping. So company will not pay you unlimited. Otherwise company will have loss. So company puts a capping on your income so that company does not loses money. Because there is no level here. Na? This volume comes from any level. You recruited
Any
some,
number of people, the volume will be counted. Suppose I made 500 PV,
you
all
have,
my upline will get 500
yes,
PV.
yes, so let's say you recruited me, I recruited Mayank recruited Lina recruited somebody in France, that France guy recruited somebody in Germany guy recruited somebody in Australia, that Australian guy is a senior vice president, you don't know anybody, but that volume also will be calculated in your dual income.
So the top guy will get everybody who's below us like that.
No, nobody is at the top until unless you maintain your rank. Because you get income not only from one leg, your first strong leg, second strong leg, third strong leg. That's how you have this maximum earning points. You can see on the screen, maximum earning points. You might have 3 active legs, but you yourself do not see. For example, what is the criteria of director? The criteria of director is 13,000 points
13,000.
total. The first leg is how much? 3,500.
500.
Second leg is 3,500.
3,500.
Outside leg is 1950.
Yes.
But example, Vikas is your strongest leg. Lina ji is also second strong leg. And outside leg, you have you recruited one person with 1,000 points or 1,600 points, the dual bundle. So outside leg, Vikas has done 1 lakh PV. Lina ji did 2 lakh PV. And outside leg was only 1,600. You did not become a director. But somehow you saw that there is a big income. So you tried something or you bought something of your own and you managed to do 1950. That is your third outside leg criteria, right? So you became a director. And now let's say Lina and Vikas are in 2 different teams. So your income will not be 10%, sorry, 13% of 60% of, let's say Lina ji is your, Vikas is your weak leg or short leg. So it will not be 13% of 60% of 1 lakh. Because your maximum is 8,000. If it is, of course, if it is less than 8,000, you will get it. But if it is, let's say, Vikas has done 10 lakh PV and Lina has done 10 lakh PV, then you will not get for all 10 lakh because company will have loss.
Okay.
Because that volume is calculated for everybody. So there has to be a ceiling. That's called capping. So capping on rank for director, it is 8,000. For senior director, 12,000. For executive director, 17,000. Vice president, 25,000 euros. The maximum dual income you can generate is 150,000 euros. That is how much you can use your calculator. 150,000 euros maximum is 1.32 crores.
Okay.
1.3 crores is only your dual income. But there are other incomes. So in a month, I'm talking about 1.3 crores in a month, dual income. But there is another mentoring coaching bonus, direct bonus, leadership bonus, check match bonus, rank advancement bonus, rank matching bonus, maintenance bonus. So there are other bonuses also. So you can see that it's a huge income, right? So it's just that we have to support and build the system. And how is this possible? Duplication. And that's how we have the workshop coming up on 22nd of September in Mysore. Please be there. Because you don't know that if we give leadership and we develop leaders, never know who. See, for example, Jetto is sitting in Singapore. But we all are in his team. When I went to Singapore last week, he was there with his wife and we greeted each other. He does not know anybody. He did not even know me. He knew Pushdev Sharma because he's in Singapore. We all are his team. So whatever volume we generated, 3 lakh volume this month in India, in my team, all that 3 lakh volume went to even Jetto. Right? And he does not know any one of us. He has never given any meeting, any presentation for us. He has never spoken to. Now, how many of you have even spoken to Jetto? I don't have his even number. Do you know that? I don't have his phone number. I was there for 2-3 days. I realized later, I did not collect his number. He does not even have my phone number, being my upline. I was there with him for 3 days. I could have asked, but it never came to my mind because till now he has never helped me. So I thought, okay, now also no help required. But yeah, maybe I should have exchanged as a courtesy, but I forgot. This time when I meet him, I'll take his number. Right? So this is the power of this business. Now people just imagine, people struggle so much to generate income in their lives. Now imagine Jetto, even if he's making 20-30 lakhs per month from only dual income, without his involvement. Now, can you just imagine a life like that? When you, and he just met me, and whenever he sees me or Lina ji, he'll say, "Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your leadership." That's all he says. And we are not doing it for him. We are doing it for ourselves. But he gets paid as well. But that does not tell me, oh, you make money from me, so give me. No, that doesn't happen. Right? We are all independent business owners. But this is the power of network marketing, that you get to generate huge income by everybody's effort, which we cannot do in a job or in a traditional business where we make money only because of our effort. This is the power of this industry, right? Now, if we have time, I can show you the check match bonus, or the leadership check match bonus. So we generally call it leader bonus. Anybody wants to know, you can be here. If you want to go, you can go, but this is also a very big income, and it's very, very important to understand. Now, your question is multiple legs. Now, this income is calculated in your actual sponsor leg. The fifth income, the dual income, is calculated on your 2 legs. You do the placement, but here is your actual leg, generation leg. That's how Healy is the best compensation plan, the combination of dual and generation plan. So if all of you are okay, shall I continue or shall I stop? Now this will be
Please
decided.
continue.
Yes, Murli
Please
ji.
continue, sir.
एक तो विकास जी, आप नंबर्स है ना थोड़े छोटे बोलिए, बहुत बड़े नंबर्स बोलते हो।
अब क्या करूं, जब से सिंगापुर होके आया हूं ना, तब से छोटा सोच ही नहीं पा रहा हूं।
नहीं, सेम थिंग, जीरो थोड़ा कम कर दीजिए, इट्स ओके।
Okay, so I'll tell you, all of you have to qualify to Singapore. You have to come to Singapore because it will do a shift. Any event you qualify. And in the Singapore, let me give you this good news to everybody. I'm not allowed to, but let me tell you. We are going to have a fantastic trip very, very soon again. And it starts from January. Right? We will be in January in Singapore, but while we are there, we'll be preparing for another trip. And this time it will be an APEC event. This Singapore event is not an APEC event, it's an India event. But this time will be an APEC event where people from 7 other countries will join us. APEC region. Okay, so yes, COV sir is not sleeping. I'm surprised. Kirti ma'am is not sleeping. पैसे जो है अच्छे अच्छे की नींद उड़ा देता है. So let's and I'm just joking. Right? Okay, so let me share. See, this is happening now. Somebody told me that I am not running behind rank. I'm running behind helping people. Come on. You are saying that I am not driving my car to reach anywhere. Can you say that? That I am not driving my car to reach anywhere. You're driving your car, but you say, I'm not driving to reach anywhere. You're driving your car to reach somewhere. So this income is generated when you help. Your rank shows that you have helped more people. If you're a director, you have held only these many people. If you're a senior director, you have held only these many people. If you're a vice president, you have held only these many people. But when you're a vice president, so as you grow up in the rank, it means you have a bigger network of customers. And you can grow your business only when you help these customers to use the product properly. Right? So now next income is called the leadership check match bonus. So what it says, you see here on the green side, it says paid as title and rank. Rank is director, senior director, paid as rank. Paid as rank is different from career title. So let's say you are a vice president in the month of July, but in August, you did not become a vice president. You became a executive director. So your paid as rank will be executive director. Your income will not be calculated as per vice president. It will be calculated as an executive director. But let's say you were a vice president in July, you again became a vice president in August. So your paid as title will be vice president only. So your paid as and career titles should be the same, ideally. Means you should try to maintain your rank. If you don't maintain, you get income as per your lower rank, the rank which you achieved that month. Okay. So now let's say, now you okay, I have to, you remember this percentage. Director, 12%, one generation 1. Senior director 2 generation, 12%, 12 generation, 12%. Executive director 12%, 12%, 10% from the third generation. Vice president 12, 12, 10, 10 up to 4 generation. If you see from executive vice president, all 6 generation are opened. And here also there is a capping of 500 euros as a director from each leg, each generation. Senior director 1,000 euros from each generation. Executive director 2,500 euros from each generation. Okay, so we will see how is this calculated. I know you did not understand anything, but if I show you the calculation, you will understand. So I'll open the whiteboard. I request don't do painting there. Allow me to write, because
So
it
what
is
is generation actually, Vikas? See?
okay. मैं दिखाता हूँ सर, मैम 1 मिनट, मैं बताता हूँ जनरेशन क्या है। मेरे दादाजी, मेरे पिताजी, मैं हो गया मेरे दादाजी का दूसरा जनरेशन, बट मेरे परदादाजी का मैं हो गया तीसरा जनरेशन। मेरे दादा के पिताजी, मेरे परदादा, मेरे दादा, मेरे पिताजी और मैं, तो मेरे दादाजी का हुआ दूसरा जनरेशन, मैं अपने पिताजी का हुआ फर्स्ट जनरेशन और परदादा का हुआ तीसरा जनरेशन। अगर आप किसी को बिजनेस में लेके आए, वो आपका फर्स्ट जनरेशन, वो किसी को लेके आया वो सेकंड जनरेशन, वो किसी और को लेके आया वो थर्ड जनरेशन।
ओके,
राइट, ओके, ये हम अभी देखते हैं। अब हम वही एग्जांपल लेते हैं मुरली जी का। मुरली जी हैं या चले गए? मुरली जी, आर यू देयर? Okay, Murli ji is here, I guess. Okay, so it was Leena, it was Vikas, it was Rajendra, it was Mayank, and it was Aditya. Everybody's here? Okay.
Yes, yes.
Now the leadership bonus is called leadership bonus or leadership check match bonus, jo bol lijiye. Now Leena has, let's say, A, and here it is B. B has B1, B2, A has A1, A2. Okay, Vikas has X, Y, Z, and Z has Z, X1, X1, Y has Y1, Y2, Z has Z1, Z2. No, Rajendra has other leaders like M, L, M has N. So like this. Okay, let me draw circles to make it more easy. Okay, so let's say this is the leg of Mayank, and for Aditya it is like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, is everybody able to see it? Okay,
Yes,
now
yes.
So mentoring, see, leadership bonus says anybody who is in the rank of ETM, executive team manager, and you are above director, you should be above director for this. This is not below director. This income is only above director. If you are above director and you have team manager, executive team manager and above, so let's say Lina is a vice president, so she is obviously above ETM. Now B is also an ETM. B is a director. Now B2 is not an ETM, so he is a senior team manager, so this is not calculated. B1 is a senior director, so it will be calculated. This will be calculated. So B1 is calculated, B is calculated, L is calculated. A is, let's say, a vice president. A1 is a team manager, so he is not calculated. A2 is a vice president, so he is calculated. So here for Murli ji, Lina is level 1, B and A is level 2, B1, A2 is level 3. Okay. Now here you see, in the case of Vikas is a, let's say, senior vice president, so he is above ETM. Y is a team manager, so he is not calculated, but Y has Y1 and Y2, and both of them are vice president. Both of them are vice president. So in this case, Vikas is first generation. This Y, since he is not a team manager, he is omitted for this calculation. Means software will not consider him generation 2. Generation 2 will become Y1 and Y2. This is compressed. If he is not ETM, he is omitted from the back office. For this calculation, not permanently. For this calculation, the software omits Y. Consider Y is not there. Right? That because the software sees that Y is not a leader. He's not helping Y1 and Y2 because he's not achieved his own rank. He's just a team manager, but these are vice president under him. Right? So this is level 2. So what happens is, now here Murli ji is, let's say, is a executive director. So since Murli ji is an executive director, but he has at level 1, he has got vice president, senior vice president. Let's say Rajendra is a director, Mayank ji is let's say a senior director, and Aditya ji is, let's say, nothing. Like he's just a team manager, but he has somebody who's an ETM, executive team manager. So executive director, Murli being executive director, he will make 12% from Lina's dual income plus mentoring and coaching bonus. So 12% of Lina's dual income and mentoring and coaching bonus. So let's say Lina's total income was 10 lakhs. Generally, the dual income is more than 50% of the total income. So let's say Lina's total income was 10 lakh, but her dual income and mentoring coaching bonus was 5 lakh. So Murli ji will make 12% of 5 lakh. That is around 60,000 rupees from only Lina. But from level 2, what B? So Lina has B, and B is a director, right? Let's say B is a director, and from B, Murli ji will make 12% of, let's say, B's income. B's income is, let's say, 2 lakh rupees, and out of 2 lakh, 1 lakh is from dual income and mentoring coaching bonus. So he'll make from B, Murli will make 12% of 1 lakh, that is 12,000 rupees. So from Lina he made 60, from Murli he made, from B he made 12,000. Now there is something called B2, somebody called B2 who is a let's say vice president, and his income is 10 lakh again. Out of 10 lakh, let's say 5 lakh is dual income. So from B1, Murli will make 10% of that 5 lakh, that is 50,000. So from the entire genealogy, this calculation will happen on every leader, everybody who achieves more than ETM. That's how we say, do not, now if somebody is working, make sure that he becomes at least a director or an ETM. Because the moment he becomes ETM, he also makes more money because his percentage will increase, and you will be eligible for leadership bonus. And if you want to make leadership bonus from your team, make sure that you become a director, and there are ETMs in your team and directors in your team. That's
So
how
this is for that particular month only, right? Because
yes, that month, whatever business
whenever the titles are there, that month you'll get it, right?
Yes. So I will show you something. I'll show you something. There are now 83 people, and you are lucky because I'm going to show you something interesting. Let me close it. And yeah, I think so. This you understood. So you can see the chart which I shared, the 12%, 12%, 10%, 8%. So you have to take a reference from that chart. So every leader. So imagine if you have to have 60,000 rupees from one residual income or passive income. How much property you have to buy to make 60,000 a month? But if you build a person, if you make him a leader, you make only leadership bonus as 60,000, but there are dual income, etc., etc. I'm going to show you something. Yes, just give me a moment. Meanwhile, if you have any question, you can unmute. You can ask Rajendra to unmute you. Rajendra, if you are not sleeping, can you unmute? If people have questions, they can raise hand and ask questions.
So every time we get this FT bonus or something there, right? What is that?
Which one, ma'am?
Whenever I get money, it will say some FT, it will show.
FT?
FT, T for tiger.
It is fund transfer. No, you have to see in the bonus statement.
Okay. I never see anything because I don't know anything.
No, you see, then you will know everything. Yeah, ulta hai thoda. Chalo, now I'll share my screen. Okay. So let's say this is a genealogy of a person. Okay. Now I go to monthly bonus calculation and I want to know in month of August who all will have become more than team manager, because my leadership bonus comes from team manager, right? So I'll just go here. So there are so many people, right? There are so many people in your genealogy, correct?
Hmm.
There are so many people in your genealogy, correct? But you want to know that what is your leader bonus. So what you go here, you do go here and type executive team manager lineage main title group. So, or executive director lineage. So I want executive team manager lineage. So I select executive team manager lineage and you see the genealogy became small.
Oh, wow.
So all those who achieved team manager, senior executive team manager or above, executive team manager and above, director, senior director, vice president. So now let's say this, if I click this is Leena ji, right? So now Leena ji is my level 1, Janardhan ji is my level 1, Pragya is my level 1, like that. Rajendra is my level 1, and so these are the one who have achieved ETM and above. And now from this generation, whatever income Leena ji generates, Janardhan ji generates, Mayank ji generates, Pragya ji generates, or what is the last one? Yeah, Mayank ji, whatever they generate, not total income, only binary dual income. So I'll make 12% from this level. If you see, this is the first level. This one is the first level. This one is the first level. Leena ji, Mayank ji, these are my first level. In level 2, I have, let's say this person, Ashwini. Then I have Sumit ji. Then we have Prakash Khanna. Then we have Preeti Singare. These are my level 2. So I'll make 12% from level 2 of their certain income. Then this is my level 3. This leg is my level 3. Then this is my level 4. So if I am a senior vice president, I will make up to 5 levels. Right? So like this. Yes. So this is what I want to share. So this is, you can see in your back office. Everything is there in your back office. Nobody has taught me this. Push sir did not do any training of mine about this. I have learned it by seeing my back office. You just see your bonus statement, see your back office, you will understand everything. It's so simple. So this training might not be sufficient to explain everything. So you see, this is a leadership bonus. Now we have another bonus which we have right now till as a launch bonus. That is, if you achieve any rank, you get matching maintenance and rank achievement bonus. So you become a director first time, you get 66,000. If you maintain, you get 66,000. If you become senior director, you get 88,000. If you maintain, you get 88,000. If you become executive director, you get 3 lakh. No, 1,72,000 something, and if you maintain, it is 1,32,000. So like that, every rank will have maintenance bonus also and first time achievement bonus also. And any rank above director. So it is huge. So
So
let's
you
make
maintain in the first month only, or you maintain after 2 months also you get it?
anytime you maintain.
Anytime you maintain.
And
Okay.
if you don't maintain, let's say you are a senior director, but you could not maintain senior director, you maintain director, you still get 66,000 rupees.
Okay.
If you maintain senior director, you get 88,000 rupees. But what if
Okay.
you became ETM? Then you don't get maintenance bonus.
Okay.
So one rank below you can go. If you go one rank below, you get one rank below maintenance.
Got it. Yeah.
That we have already circulated. So income is huge.
Just one question, Vikas ji.
Yes,
You
yes.
said last time when in this rank, qualification bonus or maintenance bonus, it's only first month plus 2. Now, now is it changed that it's?
No. That is fast start bonus.
No. I'm talking about.
Okay. You fast start period.
No. I'm talking about the rank, directors and above. You said you get this maintenance bonus only for first time you get a.
No, it was last month. It was last month is like that. The first time if you do,
now,
now
okay.
it is all the month.
Oh, super.
Right? That's what
Till
this change.
January. Till January.
January, because they are running a pilot. They're running a pilot project. Since the CEO is changed, he wants to see that how the business grows and how much the company is able to. Because company will never. I'll tell you one thing. Earlier, the bonuses which we used to get, sometimes we used to get capping, because the moment company crosses 50%, the bonuses of leaders will start reducing. Like there will be some deduction as capping deduction. So if I made, let's say, 5 lakh rupees, and if there is a capping, like capping deduction means company deducted 40,000 rupees from my income because company exceeded the distribution. That's how company should sustain. That's what I loved. That ऐसा नहीं हो कि company खूब